So today we're going to be talking about inventory management. It's critical to manage the process accurately, efficiently, and cost-effectively. If you don't, you risk losing money or failing to meet customer demand. Managing inventory strategically has never been more important, and it's only going to get more challenging as you grow in both product development and units sold. So what is inventory management? It's pretty straightforward. Inventory management is the management and monitoring process of a company's stock goods, also known as inventory. Inventory management is vital for supply chain management in online, omni-channel, and brick-and-mortar businesses, and it includes ordering and restocking inventory, storing inventory, adjusting frequency, order quantity, and inventory forecasting for the final point of sale. There are a few reasons that inventory management is important, especially for growing e-commerce businesses. Number one is it ensures you never run out of stock. Part of inventory management is figuring out how much inventory you should have on hand at all times. Too much inventory and you risk dead stock. Inventory that can no longer be sold due to being outdated. Too little and you'll run out of stock. Fail to meet customer demands and miss out on potential sales. By using the reorder point formula, you can ensure that you keep an eye on your inventory so it doesn't dip below a critical level. And we'll go more into that reorder point formula later. The second reason is that it helps you save money on storage. Too much inventory can result in too much money spent on storage space. Storing inventory is a variable cost. It's based on how much space your beginning inventory takes up at any given time. When you have more product on hand than you need, you end up paying more for inventory storage. Being smart about inventory levels can help you reallocate those funds. Number three is that it prepares you for the unexpected. It pays to be prepared. Do you know what you'd do if you unexpectedly sold out of a product or incoming inventory from the manufacturer is delayed? Strategic inventory solutions can help you get out of those sticky situations. Tracking inventory over time and having contingency plans in place for potential inventory problems will prepare you for solutions that would otherwise seriously impact your business. Number four, it shows trends in customer behavior. Keeping track of what inventory sells like hotcakes versus what ends up covered in those metaphorical cobwebs can share some important insight about what your customers are and aren't into. You can also gauge the success of prior promotions of product launches by assessing inventory levels before and after those events. Number five, it predicts the future. Well, kind of. Good inventory management lends itself to good inventory forecasting, which can help you predict and plan for demand. You can leverage past inventory trends on a monthly, seasonal, or SKU by SKU level to better prepare for future levels of sales and demand. Make sure you keep any planned marketing promotions or new product launches in mind too. And lastly, it helps you track costs of goods sold. Inventory accounting is when you track and account for changes in the value of inventory over time as it relates to manufacturing and cost of goods sold. If you don't have an accurate method for keeping track of the value of your inventory, you can't properly value your assets or goods sold and budget for the inventory you need to buy for your business. Now that you know why you should stay on top of inventory management, it's time to get into the how. Here are 5 inventory management techniques every e-commerce retailer should keep in mind. First is to set reorder points. The order point, or ROP, is the minimum inventory or stock level for a specific product that triggers the reordering of more inventory when reached. When calculating the reorder points for different SKUs, the lead time it will take to replenish inventory is factored in to ensure inventory levels don't reach zero. Setting accurate reorder points allows businesses to avoid having products out of stock while waiting for new inventory. E-commerce businesses can use a simple formula to calculate reorder points for each product. ROP equals demand during lead time plus safety stock. Now that you know the formula, let's break down ROP and tell you exactly how to calculate it. First, we'll start with demand during lead time. Lead time is the number of days between when you place a purchase order with your manufacturer or supplier for a product and when you receive the product. Your lead time will be longer if your supplier is overseas as compared to a domestic or in-house production facility. To find demand during lead time, just multiply the lead time in days for a product by the average number of units sold daily. Next is safety stock. It's not enough to know the average demand for a product, as that demand can increase suddenly or problems with the supplier can prevent you from restocking as quickly as you expected. Safety stock, as the name suggests, is the extra just-in-case inventory you keep on hand to anticipate the lack of consistency in demand or supply. The formula for stock level is max daily orders times max lead time minus average daily orders times average lead time. To find the proper safety stock level for a given product, you'll follow these 3 steps. Number 1. Multiply the maximum number of daily orders by the maximum lead time that may be required in case of supplier delays. Number 2, multiply the average number of daily orders by the average lead time. Subtract the result of step 2 from the result of step 1. Now, back to our reorder point formula. Just add together the lead time demand and safety stock calculation, and you've calculated ROP. Number 2, use the FIFO approach. First in, first out, also known as FIFO, is an inventory management principle that means that your oldest inventory, first in, gets sold and shipped out first out. This is especially important if you're selling perishable products or those with expiration dates. Even if your goods are shelf stable, FIFO can still be a good strategy. Because packaging, design and branding, and product features tend to change over time, it's important to change out inventory so you don't end up with obsolete products. If you're storing inventory and fulfilling purchase orders in-house, you'll have to monitor this manually. If you're outsourcing to a third-party logistics provider, they'll likely be able to implement a FIFO system for you. Number 3 is regularly audit your inventory. While auditing physical inventory is often tedious, it's important to check actual inventory levels against the amount of inventory you have listed electronically. If you work with a third-party provider, you'll probably be relying on your software system and reporting to keep track of inventory levels. However, it's important to make sure that the system's numbers match up with your physical stock. Spot checking can be a more manageable way to keep inventory audits under control in between full physical inventory audits. This means choosing a specific product, counting the number of units on hand, and comparing it to the number of units listed in the system or inventory sheet. This is especially helpful if you have a large product catalog with lots of different SKUs. Inventory management technology can help simplify this process by prompting a spot check when the system marks the product stock as 0. Number 4 is maintain a relationship with your suppliers. Choosing the right manufacturer is a huge step for growing businesses to find the most cost-effective and efficient partner that can help elevate growth. But finding the right supplier for your business is just the beginning. Maintaining a good relationship with your manufacturer will ensure they're a partner in inventory management rather than an obstacle. Number 5 is use inventory management software. Software that is specifically designed to help you manage your inventory, whether in-house or in a 3PL's warehouse, can help avoid losing money from unsold products, inventory reports on stock levels and trends in real time, and offer suggestions for inventory distribution. Why outsource inventory management to a 3PL? You may think that outsourcing inventory storage and e-commerce order fulfillment to a 3PL means turning inventory management completely over to them. In reality, a good 3PL partner provides merchants the tools, data, and transparency they need to manage their inventory efficiently and cost-effectively. Here's how a 3PL helps you manage your inventory. You can sync SKUs and orders from your store. A tech-enabled 3PL software seamlessly integrates with all major e-commerce platforms and marketplaces. This enables merchants to connect their store in just a few clicks without needing a developer. Connecting these channels provides a cohesive view of all orders, inventory, fulfillment centers, sales channels, and customers in one place. You can easily pull all of your SKUs from your store into your 3PL system, and as you add new products, you can easily sync your new SKUs. You can also view real-time inventory counts. Once your 3PL has your inventory at their fulfillment centers, you can check the quantity on hand and units sold per day at any given time for direct visibility into what is available to ship to your customers. For instance, from the ShipBob dashboard, you can visualize SKU velocity and days of inventory remaining on hand, and input changes in projected order volume or scenarios to calculate changes in inventory turnover. This real-time visibility allows you to view historical inventory levels and how much inventory is remaining at each distribution center. You can also proactively reorder inventory. Tech-based fulfillment uses historical data to help project when you should reorder inventory to prevent stockouts and back orders. You can set reorder notification points for the stock levels at which you want to be automatically reminded to restock. For instance, ShipBob provides access to daily inventory history data at any point in time. You can search by item, filter by specific lot number, and account for inventory in transit. This helps you connect the upstream activities of purchasing and manufacturing to the downstream activities of sales and product demand, ultimately helping you make more accurate purchasing and production decisions to save on inventory and logistics costs. You can store inventory in strategic locations. If your 3PL has multiple fulfillment centers, they should be able to help you determine the optimal fulfillment center locations based on your customers' shipping destinations. Your customers most likely don't all reside in one geographic area. Using one fulfillment center can make it difficult to efficiently reach the majority of people who buy from you. Instead, distributing your inventory to major hubs or cities can ensure you ship to lower shipping zones, delivering orders more quickly and at a reduced shipping cost. For instance, ShipBob makes it easy to optimize inventory distribution. By aggregating historical order data, you can get an analysis of which fulfillment centers you should stock at. You can discover trends to drive growth. As I mentioned before, having accurate insights about your customers' purchasing trends can help you figure out the optimal inventory levels for your products. For example, understanding which products aren't selling but instead incurring costs, as well as those that are selling more quickly than you can keep in stock, can empower you to make better supply chain decisions. Some 3PLs provide built-in reports that let you view a trend analysis for your products and give you more control of your inventory and the key metrics that drive business growth. These include peak fulfillment times, revenue of orders shipped by day, sales by channel, and sales and quantity of orders by USPS shipping zones. And lastly, you can control how products are grouped. A 3PL's technology gives you the power to select how you group your warehouse inventory. This includes bundling your products for promotions, merging the same product across multiple sales channels, separating inventory by lot numbers and expiration dates to comply with regulations, and be able to act promptly and effectively in the event of a recall. This also helps with the FIFO technique we talked about earlier, hitting items to assemble them a certain way before they are shipped to customers, and preparing orders to send in bulk or transferring inventory. Request a fulfillment quote from ShipBob to learn how we can manage your inventory and order fulfillment for you.